Yep.
Yes. So good morning, everybody. How does it get better than this? Would you like to destroy and uncreate all the positional heat pads you have today? Right, wrong, good, bad, popcorn, and shorts with me on. Let's take the energy of who you be and expand right out into the universe a million, 100,000 miles, godzillion times, more than that, in all directions. Be the crystal being that you truly be. My name's Chrissie Shirley, by the way. Welcome to Expand Your Being. Oh my God, doesn't it feel great when you expand right out? Your body relaxes. Would you allow your body to relax? Your body, your beautiful body. I'm so grateful for you, beautiful body. Relax, relax, relax. Expand right out and even relax more. Now at the same time, start asking for energies, to pull energies from everything, everyone, from all over the universe. And in particular, let's pull energy from all the beautiful flowers on the planet and all the beautiful leaves, all the autumn leaves and the mushrooms. Amazing. I was asking for some mushrooms. I was asking for a paddock where I could go and pick mushrooms, and you wouldn't believe it. We were picking the feijoas up and there was just dozens and dozens and dozens of mushrooms under our feijoa tree.
How does it get any better than that?
I couldn't believe it. And Jim thought that he had been putting compost under the feijoa trees, and we must have had some mushroom spores in there. There was lots and lots and lots of mushrooms, and I bet there's more out there today because we picked as many as we could yesterday.
Awesome.
So I will have some fried mushrooms today. Karen and I have been talking about food today, and we are going to make a process. I'll make a process loop like what Giles are using to create the dominance of E equals MC squared for all the positional heat pads we have about eating and food. Are you choosing? And everything that is times a godzillion, right, wrong, good, bad, pop, good, and short, me on. So keep on expanding yourself out. And just want to tell you a little bit about these positional heat pads. Heat pad stands for handicapping, entropy, paralysis, atrophy, and destruction. And they're a position you took about any subject. So how many positional heat pads did we take about eating and food? And then you start to handicap yourself about what can occur. And you create entropy, which is creating chaos of what was order before. You create paralysis where you're unable to function. You create an atrophy in which you start to break down the structure so that it cannot be generative. And then you create destruction. That's the D that stands for destruction. These are the 5 elements of what occurs every time you take a position on anything. Positional heat pads are what you create with every fixed point of view you take. This reality says you're only right and not wrong when you have the right fixed point of view, and that's it. So you spend your whole life trying to get the right fixed point of view in the right position, and then you can fit in. And that's one of our targets, it seems to be. We want to fit in with everybody else on the planet. We try to fit in. So would you like to give up trying to fit in? Right,
Yes.
wrong, good, bad, pop, names, shorts, with me on. We think that when we fit in, we can benefit and we can win and we cannot lose. But guess what? That is just destroy and uncreate all of that, because that's all bullshit.
Yep.
Because what that is, that's part of the construct for everything that you know that doesn't work in your life and doesn't work for you here.
Right and wrong, good and bad, hot and cold, or nine short, work and beyond.
Absolutely. So any questions on that, Barb?
Yeah, well, I need this today.
So what handicapping is, we handicap ourselves. We tie our arms behind our backs. We put our feet together and we put a strap around them so we can hardly walk. And then we try and do things. And we do. And that's what the positional heat pads does to us. Handicapping. We handicap ourselves for the race because we know we're faster. Faster than everybody around you. we're more aware and we're more fun. Somebody normal would handicap themselves. would handicap themselves by tying one leg and one arm behind you, but not you. You tie 2 arms and 2 legs behind you. You gag your mouth and you still run the race.
So how do we fix it?
We just have to keep on destroying and uncreating all the handicapping, all the positional heatpads. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, shorts, me, yawns.
Okay.
So if there's something in your life that you're not happy with and it is not changing, such as bodies, for instance, how many positional heatpads do I have holding this in existence? So how many positional heatpads do you have, Bub, that are holding whatever it is that's going on in your life in existence?
Yeah, heaps, I think.
So let's destroy and uncreate all those godzillions. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, shorts, me, yawns. And the other thing that I'm just aware of is that how much doubt do we have about how we can create infinite possibilities? A lot, a little, or megaton of a latte?
Megaton of latte.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and doubt is a distractor in plants. So would you please destroy and uncreate all the distractor implants of doubt and all the secret, hidden, invisible, unseen, unsaid, unacknowledged, and undisclosed implants and explants underneath those distractor implants, and destroy and uncreate the whole frickin' lot, please. Right, wrong, good, bad, typical, no shorts, put me on. Okay, so any questions? Let's just read about entropy. Entropy is when you take what is ordered in your life, being you, and you make that chaotic, trying to become what other people want you to become. You never do that, Barb, do you? Thinking that finally someone is going to accept you and see you and love you and care for you totally. They're not. Entropy is also when things fall apart and devolve over time. This is why your body devolves over time. It's why your relationships fall apart over time, if you don't put huge amounts of energy into them. So everything that brings up tons of gazillion, will you please destroy and uncreate all that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, popular, and short, meons. And paralysis is when you think you don't have any other choices available, you eliminate everything other than the one position you've taken. So would you destroy and uncreate all those, everything that doesn't allow you to have huge amounts of choices?
Yes.
Right, wrong,
Yes.
good, bad, popular, and short, meons. Atrophy is when you let go of the things you are good at because nobody else thinks it's a good thing. You let the natural capacity you have shrink and disappear. Atrophy is also muscles shrinking and becoming useless. Have you seen people in the world who take a lot of fixed points of view? Their mental capacities shrink and become useless. Their capacity for joy shrinks and becomes useless and non-existent. Their capacity for creation and generation shrinks and becomes non-existent. So everywhere we've been doing that to ourselves, would you destroy and uncreate that, please?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, papa, short, neons. And destruction is when you look at yourself as a wrongness. Now, honestly, we are very good at making ourselves wrong. We judge ourselves constantly. We all know what destruction is. We are using your energy, when you're using your energy against you so you can destroy instead. Basically, you're confining and defining and avoiding choice and question through all of this. So you take these positions and points of view and you end up creating a constriction, destruction, and a handicapping of you in everything you actually are as a being. So everything that is tons of godzillion, will you please destroy and uncreate it?
Yes.
Right. Pop all names, shorts from yawns. Is there anything in your life that you're not happy with and it is not changing?
Yes.
Right. So how many positional heatpads do you have holding this in existence? A little, a lot, or megaton of lattes?
Megaton, I think.
Megaton. So let's destroy and uncreate all those. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, shorts, meons. So you can ask that yourself, how many positional heatpads do I have holding this in existence? And everything that is tons of gazillion, destroy and uncreate it, please.
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, podbook, all known, shorts, meons. So Okay, so any questions about positional heatpads? You know it all now?
Gee, there's some work to do there.
Actually, yes, absolutely. This is one of the lots of things that hold us up. But all you need to do is ask for the heatpads to say, or positional heatpads, because the position is about where we take a position on something. Or a fixed point of view. I mean, how many fixed points of view do you have about how your business is going or not going? I don't have any of those. So let's destroy and uncreate all those. Right, wrong, good, bad, proper, good, short, beyonds. What a really great question to ask is, what can I be or do different today that will create and generate more than I ever thought was possible? And that's a good question to ask every day. What can I create and generate today that will create more than I ever thought was possible? Or what can I create and generate differently today? Sorry, that's what it is. What can I be or do different today that will create and generate more than I ever thought was possible? What can I be or do different today that will create and generate more than I ever thought was possible? And you can do the clearing statement afterwards, but you just ask that question. That will create more too. Right. Albie, how do you feel?
Yeah, just got to keep practicing this one, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so Karen and I have been running what energy, space and consciousness can I be that will allow me to be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure and significance, out of linearities and concentricities for all eternity.
With more money than God.
And what did you add on to there, Karen?
With more money than God.
With more money than God, and everything that doesn't allow that, tons of good ceiling, would you destroy and uncreate it, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, proper, good, short, spin, yawns. So we could make a loop on that, and then you can just put it on your laptop, and you can just have it playing for you if you want to. So, any more questions?
No, Chrissie, that was awesome. Thank you, darling.
Pleasure. It was wonderful fun. Barb, any questions?
Yeah, great. No questions. I think I'll just have to run that process a few times. Yeah.
How many positional, or which one? Both of them?
Well, both of them. I really like the first one.
So how many positional heatpads do I have holding this in existence? Yep. So would you like to destroy and uncreate all those? Right, wrong, good, bad,
Yes.
Yeah.
And apply it to your relationship, apply it to your money situation, apply it to your work, to your job, to your flowers, to your floristry.
How do you apply it to the different things? How's the wording go?
Do you just say, how many positional heatpads do I have holding this in existence, or keeping this, keeping all the fixed points of view that I have in existence?
To do with that.
To do with my business, to do with my floristry. Your floristry is beautiful, right? And do you get to a place where you go, oh, I'm bored with it?
I'm never bored. Never bored.
Oh my God, I love that. So do you just love the flowers and kiss them and adore them?
Yeah, I lose myself in it. I take too long. I'm too much of a perfectionist, and so I take too long. I lose myself in it, and then I end up taking too long, and then I, as you know, I have the stumbling block at the end of it. I don't have the time to keep up with the bookwork side of it because I lose myself in the physical.
No, that's all bullshit. So how many positional heatpads do you have holding all that in existence? Destroy and uncreate that. Right, wrong, good, bad, punctual. You need to get someone, you need to pay someone to do your bookwork.
How come you haven't got someone helping you yet, Barbara, with your bookwork?
Yeah, that sounds to be like the answer, eh?
I think if there's something you don't like, don't do it.
It's bothering you.
Don't do it. Get someone to do it. Pay someone who loves doing bookwork.
Yeah.
And everything that doesn't allow you to do that, would you destroy and uncreate it, please?
Yes.
Right, wrong. Oh, that wasn't a very good yes.
Yes.
Oh, good, bad, you got to do a damn good yes. Yes, I fucking will. Right, wrong, good, bad,
Yes, I fucking will.
Now you're getting it. So keep on pulling energy, okay, all day, and expanding yourself out, and have a wonderful, amazing, non-positional heatpad day.
Right. Yes, exactly.
Can we do it one more time? One more time before we go.
Okay, so how many positional heatpads do you have holding all the bullshit in existence? It's stopping you from having lots of fun in your life. So everything matters times a gazillion. Would you just draw and create up, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, no short, neons. And for Karen and me, because Barb doesn't need to worry about this, but how many positional heatpads do we have holding all the points of view we have about eating and food and being trained to eat everything off our plates? Do we
And
have?
bodies.
And our bodies. So let's just draw and uncreate all that times a gazillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Love you, beautiful people.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
See ya.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.